Hello everyone, my name is Michael Hindi and I'm the new Invasive Species Program Coordinator for the Three Shores CISMA. Now, if you're not familiar with what a CISMA is, a CISMA is a coalition of businesses that work together to manage for invasive species. So the word CISMA actually stands for Cooperative Invasive Species Management Area, and the area that we're managing here at Three Shores CISMA is the Chippewa, Luce, and Mackinac Conservation District. Here at the CISMA, we actively manage invasive species through preventing their establishment, raising awareness about invasive species through education about how to identify them, manage them, and what to do if they're on your property, as well as working to control established populations. Here at the CISMA, we use a variety of techniques to treat species that have been deemed a priority within the eastern Upper Peninsula. These species include garlic mustard, Japanese knotweed, purple loosestrife, oriental bittersweet, non-native Phragmites, wild parsnip, Himalayan balsam, European frogbit, and various species of buckthorn. Now this list is not exclusive, and there are several other threats of invasive species throughout the eastern UP. If you notice any invasive species on your property, you should contact me by contacting the Chippewa Luce Mackinac Conservation District or calling me directly at 906-632-9611 extension 8063. Again, that's 906-632-9611 extension 8063. Now here at the CISMA, as I mentioned, we use a variety of techniques to control invasive species. This often ranges from manual to chemical removal of invasive species. What we want to talk about today here is a new type of technique that we are using to control buckthorn. Now buckthorn is a plant that I have here, and this plant is characterized by its broad elliptical leaves that are easily recognized once you get used to seeing them, and it grows in the understory of trees. So I'm standing under an apple tree here, and you can see it growing under the apple tree here. Now, the new technique that we're using is called buckthorn baggies. So what a buckthorn baggie is, it's a little black plastic bag that we use to prevent any new growth on this thing, on this buckthorn. You use these by cutting the buckthorn, placing them over it, and then it prevents any new growth from occurring, and you can buy these online. They run for about $1 a piece. Now, to see this in action, what you want to do is take a pair of trimmers like these, and you'll take this and you'll cut the buckthorn plant down to there's about 6 inches left on the stump. So you'll take this, cut it, and leave about 6 inches of stump left here. Remove the plant, and when you remove the plant, you want to throw it in a black garbage bag and then just throw it in your dumpster. Take your black buckthorn baggie here, put it over the stump that we have, completely covering the stump as well as the ground around it to prevent any new sprouts from coming up. Take a black zip tie or any other color zip tie that you have, put it around the bag, and zip tie the bag tight to the stump that you have. Once you have the bag zip tied tight, so zip tied tight like that, what it will do is prevent any new shoots from coming up again. But you want to leave it on there for about 1 year to 2 years to prevent those shoots from coming up and prevent any new growth from happening. Once 1 year or 2 years has passed, you can remove the bag and not leave any harmful plastic in the environment. And so that's a new technique that we're using to control buckthorn. Now, back to the CISMA. For those of you familiar with the CISMA, you'll know that we experienced a funding pause this summer. And so due to our lack of funding this summer, we were not able to complete the normal summer and fall activities that we would for invasive species management. However, we have gotten those funds back from the state, and we expect to be at full capacity for invasive species management next year. We appreciate your patience and diligence during this time and continue to fight against the battle of invasive species. If you ever see invasive species on your property again, do not be afraid to reach out to me. contact me and we'll chat about what's going on and see how we can help you out. My number again is 906-632-9611, extension 8063. Have a great rest of your conservation week and thanks for watching. Bye.